class, good morning. I am your teacher for today's lesson and you can call me Teacher Kaz. Class, please turn on your camera and Thea, please take a screenshot to serve as your attendance. 1, 2, 3, go. Today's meeting, we have a classroom rules. 1. Check your internet connection. 2. Turn on your mic if it is needed. 3. Turn on your camera in answering question and raising some questions. Those are our classroom rules. Hey class, how are you today? Thea, feeling good? May Ann, happy? LV, feeling sad? And class, you know what? Whatever your experience is, there are still a great purpose of that. And whatever your obstacles in life, in today's lesson, it will be replaced by excitement as we go through our discussion. Who can able to recall our lesson yesterday? Anyone? Okay, Maybell? According to Maybell, our topic yesterday is all about the transfer of energy in traffic levels, and that was a good answer. After you have seen the video, what is our topic for today's meeting? Yes, Belle. Very good, and thank you for your response. Now, we will be having to discuss the water cycle. But before that, water is found in three forms or state on Earth: the solid, the liquid, and the gas. And we are all familiar with that. I am right? Hey class, what is water cycle? Maybell. Very good. Water cycle is the movement of water into the air as water vapor and back to Earth's surface as precipitation. The water on Earth is constantly changing from one form to another in continuous cycle that occurs over and over again. Okay class, what are the types of the water cycle? Number 1, the evaporation. Number 2, yes Maybell, the condensation. Number 3, the precipitation. 4, collection. And 5, yes May Ann, the infiltration. And those are the types of the water cycle. And now, we will be having to know what is evaporation. Evaporation class is the change of the state from liquid to a gas. And evaporation occurs when heat is added to a liquid. And water vapor is in the air but you cannot see it. In the water cycle, heat is added to water, lakes, oceans, river, and streams from the sun. And as you look up to the arrow, the water becomes evaporates, but you cannot see it clearly. Class, what is the second type of the water cycle? Yes, May Ann. The condensation. Very good. So condensation, after the water evaporates, the water vapor is cooled by the air and condenses. And condensation happens when gases change to liquid. And you know what, class? The tiny drops of water combine together to form a clouds. That is a condensation. The third types of the water cycle is the precipitation. When the water droplets in clouds get heavy, they fall back to the Earth's precipitation. And precipitation class is any form of water that falls from clouds to Earth. And rain, snow, sleets, and hail, all forms of the precipitation. Okay, what are the types of the precipitation? The rain is number 1, snow, sleet, and the hail. Rain class is most common forms of the precipitation. Number 2, the snow falls when temperature in clouds is below freezing. The sleet rains that freeze as it falls to the earth. And the last, the hail, forms when drops of rain freeze and strong winds carry them higher into a clouds. And class, the four types of the water cycle is the collection. Collection occurs when precipitation falls to the earth and collects in lakes, oceans, rivers, and streams. This allows for the water cycle to begin all over again with evaporation, and that concludes for the collection. The last type of the water cycle is the infiltration. When precipitation occurs, not all water make it back to oceans, lakes, streams, and rivers. Some water soaks into the earth. This process is called infiltration. Runoff. Some precipitation flows downhill on the earth's surface. The water is called runoff. Runoff water flow towards streams, river, lakes, and oceans. Why it matters? 1. All living things need water to survive. 2. The water cycle allows water to be recycled over and over again. 3. By going through the different forms of water, it allows for us to always have water as natural resources on earth. And that concludes for the importance of the water cycles. Questions and clarification regarding to our discussion. So if it is none, we will do the activity. Okay, as a student, how are you going to take good care of the water that could be still useful into the next generation? Yes, Anna. Very good and very bright idea. And thank you for your response. Since you are done in doing the first activity, and I guess you can able to do the task. And the second activity for your assessment, just click the link and you will be routed into the assessment. That ends our discussion. Goodbye everyone. Have a great day. Thank you.